first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Pacers have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Cavaliers. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
It's Game 4 of this Eastern Conference quarterfinal series. Down 3-0. It's a survival contest, no doubt. Will this series end here tonight? Thanks for tuning in to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is out there with Bridges. Then there's Aaron Nesmith. And it's Roberts in at the 3. And for Cleveland, we've got Dunleavy. He's out there with Allen. And it's Tyson in at the 3, the small forward. Look at Cleveland. This has been a very difficult series for sure. They find themselves in a historically hopeless scenario. Down 3 games to none.
Well, at least they are here at home. Maybe these fans can light a fire under them, and they can make something out of this series.
And the Pacers start off with the ball. Bridges outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bridges has got the first points up on the board for the Pacers.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Toby. Allen trying to break free, and it's Toby missing.
Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of this one. And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I spoke with the Cavaliers head coach for a bit. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. Back over to you, Kevin.
Thank you once again, Allie. Off target with the open look. It's been a slow start here for Cleveland. It's a 5-point game. Allen left side. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Toby, the pass to Dunleavy. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air. He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Here's Toby, and good that time.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Roberts. Shoots the 3, and Toby pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And he hits it to tie the game up. Toby's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Over in the corner, Allen. Pass to Dunleavy. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp. For Indiana, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Bridges, right side. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Roberts. The good-looking shot from the wing.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Checked in for the Cavaliers. Allen with the ball. No scoring in this one. Here's Garland. The shot from the low post is good.
Fearless move by Garland inside, going for the high percentage shot.
Pacers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Fires from the wing. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
And that one is off.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Here's Dunleavy. Driving inside.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg? Out with that emphatic slam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out, he can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Down low, here's Allen. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And that one, good. 9 points in the game so far.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Here's Bridges. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Bridges has got 5 now.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
And so here's Cleveland.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's the Dunleavy. Screen by Allen. To the paint. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Siakam. And Cleveland making a change here. Krejci's checked in.
Allen impacts the game on all levels. This kid has what it takes.
Pass to Garza. There's the triple. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Now, here's Garland. Screen by Allen. Inside, and Allen slams it in.
Boy, nice mobility from the 5. Allen is very active offensively.
On the wing, Miller. And 101 left here in the first quarter. Good on the bucket. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. To the wing on the left. Here's Pavin. They get it back. Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Well, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
From deep three-point land, and the Pacers another three.
They are winning this game. Largely because of his effort.
And then Allen slams it in.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
To the inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Here's Dunleavy, covered by Miller. And that one is stuffed right through. Fouls back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
The Pacers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he makes the... first. Both good from the line that time. First quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Pacers lead by 1. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. We've got Dunleavy. And it's Toby in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. From outside the arc, bangs home the trifecta. Toby's got 9.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Siakam outside. There's the lob to the hoop.
Siakam understands when he needs to get rid of the ball and share. Well,
Cleveland leading by 8. To the middle. Here's Dunleavy. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Here's Toby. He's got 9.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And there's the drive.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Garland, that one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint. Pacers
trail by 10. Here's Roberts. 5 points in the game. And it's denied. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
And Cleveland making a change here. Krejci's checked in. Two on the clock. Here's Roberts. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got his 4th assist in this one. Cleveland leading by 8. Pass to Krejci. Drills the three-pointer.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions. Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
Here's Toby into the lane.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Timeout called the Pacers. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Roberts passes to Siakam. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. 1:02 left in the first half. Here's Toby. He's got 13. Dunleavy for 3. No good. That's just his first miss in 7 shots. With the drive and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Neesmith. Offline with his 3. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Kicks it out to Allen. Pavin covered by Siakam. Here's Pavin. Again, the Cavaliers score. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the half. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm gonna let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1-2. 1-2-1.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Cavaliers. As they look to get back into the series, this first half, a strong step in that direction.
You ever heard the phrase, no biscuits, no syrup? Similar to no retreat, no surrender. I like how they're remaining competitive.
Man, I'm getting hungry, but staying after it, continuing to play their game, that's all you can ask for.
No biscuits, no syrup?
Yeah, I've heard that a lot growing up.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
NBA playoffs, round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. On the court for Indiana, they've got Aaron Nesmith. Bridges out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Robertson at the small forward.
Exhibiting toughness right there and persistence. Allen might have been fouled on that inside basket.
From deep. Nailed from three-point. He's got 26.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Here's to Dunleavy. Shoots over Bridges. Bridges with some nice defense.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Here's Roberts. Fires the three. And the Pacers another three.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow, he was left open.
Here's Toby. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Here's Dunleavy, defended by Bridges. Dunleavy, the pass to Toby. Screen by Allen. And it's Toby missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Siakam throws it down.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Here's Toby. Add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
When you allow good scores to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense. Not less.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Nesmith covering from 17 feet out. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Shots good by Siakam.
With a nose for the bucket, length and athleticism and touch, Siakam's got game inside.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. Pass to Toby. Now Dunleavy. Here's Toby. Three-pointer. Rebound by Roberts. And here is Bridges. This one for 3. And Indiana. Another 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
That's the Dunleavy. Here's Toby. And right away, they match it. winner of their own. Toby's got 9 points here in the second half. Here's Roberts, and again it's Indiana converting.
And they've really steamrolled out of halftime on a major roll.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Tyson. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
And the Pacers call time here. Pacers trail by 10. On the wing, Bridges. Cranes the three-pointer. Bridges has got 10.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Bridges outside. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Dunleavy dishes to Allen. Pass to Tyson. Down low. Allen against Siakam. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Siakam.
Earning a trip to the stripe that time. Allen constantly on the move, which makes him hard to guard.
Garland is checked in for Cleveland. And Indiana with a change here, too. Garza's checked in. And Allen drops them both. Pacers trail by 8. And he drives in, and he dunks it down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
The shot's good from Toby.
He is on one right now, carrying the offense. Just keep finding it.
For 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Here's Dunleavy. Lays it up off the glass. Dunleavy's got 15 points.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's characteristic.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Dunleavy. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in this game. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the third. Bucket is good. Now, just a 2-point Cavalier lead.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. We've got 1:18 left in the third. Here's Krejci. And another miss by Cleveland.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalized on.
The score now all even. 43 points in the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Inside, it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Miller. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Pass to Krejci. Outside Garland. 4 on the shot clock. Takes it off the glass. Garland's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Miller outside. Here's man. Here's the screen. Buries the long-range jumper. Mann's got himself on the board with 3 there. 3rd quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Miller with a screen on Garland. Fires from 14. Nice jump shot. Good.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Pacers out in front. They lead by 3. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does.
And here are the Cavaliers now, and they take the lead. Toby's got 31 points.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Pacers trail by 3. Now, Neesmith. Good, nice job down low.
This is what they want to see from Neesmith, the ability to create for others.
Cleveland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. To the inside, Dunleavy lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Dunleavy's got 11 in the 2nd half.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Roberts looking for an opening. 5 on the clock. Lets it go with the 3. They get it again. Here's Neesmith. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. There's the pass to Bridges. There's a screen. A second chance effort. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Boy, you got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on this block.
Here's Toby. Pass to Tyson. Here's Dunleavy. Pulls it up. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Dunleavy's got 11 points in the quarter.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that with one of his shots falling.
Yeah, that's not a bad way to end the possession, though. And it's the reason this game is coming down to the wire. I mean, his touch from outside and from the field in general has been superb.
Here's Toby. From 20 feet out, nails the jumper.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Now, here's Neesmith. High defense on him. Slams down the alley-oop.
And you could see him give a little nod. And then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Man, I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
9 feet out, and it's good.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far?
Another bucket. Wow.
And talk about coming up huge. What a performance.
He's nearing the franchise record for most points in a playoff game. This guy is clutch. Here's Tyson. 5 to shoot. Fires. He nails the jump shot.
A clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
125 left in the fourth quarter. Can't get it to go.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. We've got to have better shot selection.
And he misses the J.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Good!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Dunleavy, defended by Bridges.
He gets it where he wants it and takes it up strong.
The Pacers call timeout. Miller's checked in for Indiana. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey guys, the head coach for the Pacers had some instruction for his guys during the break. He thinks they're still very much in this game, saying it's right there, but it's on us to take care of it. We have to make it happen. Hoping to inspire his team here.
Allie, thank you so much.
At the line for your Cavaliers, 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Boy, those were big free throws right there. It's exactly how you want to close out a game.
It's stolen, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
At the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots. Tyson.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Here's Indiana.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up, W in the bag.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Takes the three, and down goes the three. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. The Pacers. Called timeout. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a 5.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Got it.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Timeout, Cavaliers. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Had to foul him on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the strike, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making. That's a big make. Now a three will only tie it. Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that. He got it done.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. Backs against the wall, Greg, but they showed us tonight they are not done yet.
You can just never count this group out. I mean, unlikely to see a full comeback, but we've seen it before.
We have. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now we present our player of the game.